Hey, what's up folks? It is Ty, and for each person who subscribes and likes this video, I will personally send one TERF straight to Azkaban. J.K. Rowling said she would happily go to prison for misgendering a trans person, a totally real thing that could happen to her. She hopes she gets library duty because she might mess up the laundry if the prison assigns her that. You'd think that if she was going to get lost in a fantasy world of her own creation, it would be the one with magic creatures and flying broomsticks, not the one where a billionaire who lives in a castle is somehow oppressed by the existence of trans people. But here she is, coming up on 4 years of obsessively posting transphobic nonsense. But it makes for some good memes, so at least she's giving us content. The internet, every time a trans person does something wrong, I've got a golden ticket. I get so many people being like, how do you explain this? And it's like a news story of a trans woman in Utah that stole a CD player or something. I'm like, I don't know. I didn't realize I had to explain that. Can you imagine if cis people were held to that same standard? My dad has been speaking to a royalist. Oh, royalist, doth my eyes bequeath me? I'm really having a hard time following this already. And when my dad said we should get rid of the monarchy, this bloke, okay, now I get it. This bloke said, who would you have in charge instead? A load of transgenders? And I'm obsessed with the idea that you can either have a king or a council of trans people. The council of trans people is so funny to me because I was part of a queer consultant group for a company and we got to pick our own name, and I like jokingly suggested the name The Council, and that's what everyone liked. Like that's what we ended up actually going with, and this big company referred to us as The Council. So we got to like feel like this, you know, shady secret society organization. It was awesome. We got some shit done. This video is sponsored by AtlasVPN. If you've got any upcoming travel plans, do yourself a favor and get AtlasVPN. My most frustrating travel experience was when I was in India and I got locked out of my PayPal account right when I needed to make a very time-sensitive business transfer to a vendor. It ended up taking weeks to get it all sorted out, and it made my trip a living hell. But if I had AtlasVPN, I could have solved the problem immediately with just one click by changing my virtual location back to the US and logging in with no issues. AtlasVPN also protects you from public Wi-Fi dangers, so if you're at a hotel, an airport, a cafe, you can safely connect knowing that AtlasVPN encrypts your data, protecting you from hackers, trackers, malware, and ads. And those are just a few of AtlasVPN's many features. There's no limit on how many devices you can use with your subscription, and it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. While it's already the best VPN deal on the market, right now AtlasVPN is offering my subscribers a limited-time holiday discount. When you click my link in the description, you can get AtlasVPN Premium for just $1.70 a month, plus 6 months free. So if you're taking that holiday trip, or maybe you want to give the gift of online safety this year, there's no better time to get AtlasVPN. Red Party. I want to arrest trans people. Blue Party. I don't. Trans person voting blue, pretty easy choice. Actually, the blue party and the red party are the exact same, so voting is useless, liberal. Red wins. Red Party. I am going to arrest all trans people. This is such an exhaustingly common conversation. I've literally had this conversation with trans people that I know, and I'm like, maybe neither side is great, but one side is clearly a lot worse. Like, one side is actively trying to remove our rights. So maybe, of course there's nuance, but maybe it's like, it's still a pretty clear choice. But it's like, would you rather stub your toe or just cut off your whole leg? Because that's the choice we've been given here. If cis people don't want us using the Latin prefix cis, meaning same side of, we could always use the Greek synonym homo instead. Trans people would be heterogender and cis people would be homogender. Problem solved. I like that. I think they'd love that. We're all homos. Homo sapiens. I personally would not want to be heterogender. I don't like that. The vibes are bad. When the local politician speaks at pride events, attention all fairy tale things. Oh shit. Respectful cis farm boy on Grindr that knows I'm only T for T but sends me pics of tractors. Here's the full fleet, haha. Oh wow. This looks like the start of a beautiful friendship. Tractor pics. When you get gendered correctly when you dress masculine, yet you're also mistaken for being 12. I've won. But at what cost? Yeah, when I first started T, I was a teenager, but I did get red for being like a much younger teenager. And then like 2 years later, when I finally had a beard and I'm like, 19 or 20, then everyone suddenly thinks I'm like almost 30. How old do you think I am? Comment below. Oh God, no, don't. Actually, I'm like getting to a point where I'm weirdly sensitive about my age, so I take it back. Me, answering dad's call without dysphoria. Hello, girl child number 1. Ooh, bro. Yikes. Yeah, dads be like, who even says girl child? What is that? What is that phrase? That's not even a saying. That's just, it's just misgendering. A little fortune. You should enhance your feminine side at this time. An interesting medical opportunity is in your new future. When the fortune cookie tells you you're trans. AFAB, assigned female at buffet. That's awesome. Me going on YouTube to watch something before class. Seeing the ads for that new Daily Wire movie. Oh my God. I think I'm going to make a reaction video to that movie. Yeah, if you don't know about this, it is essentially going for like a raunchy early 2000s comedy vibe, but it is so poorly done and so unfunny. It is essentially if the one joke was made into a feature-length film, which, the one joke being, I identify as an attack helicopter, or today I identify as a woman, and it's about men in sports pretending to be trans women and then just absolutely pummeling cis women. But it's like all of it's so fucking sexist, and like there's so much violence against women just in the trailer. Obviously I haven't seen the movie, but I have so much to say about it. Depending on when this video goes up, you might see this ad on this video. Yeah, don't watch that movie. Don't pay the Daily Wire. Jeremy Borman, failed actor, is made and stars in this awful, shitty far-right propaganda anti-trans film, and they have apparently paid a lot of money to put it all over the internet, especially on YouTube. I don't love it. Me searches trans memes or generally positive stuff on YouTube. YouTube, release Matt Walsh. Oh my God. When I'm looking up stuff for videos, like if I have an idea for a video that is like very specific and I want to see if someone else has already done it, 90% of the time, all the top stuff is just the most transphobic shit. Matt Walsh, Ben Shapiro, Jordan Peterson, all this shit, debunking transgender, all the... It's an issue that I've been very vocal about, and hopefully at some point it changes. Western middle-class white cis women when trans women want to use the right bathroom without being attacked or harassed. Have you ever been hated or discriminated against? I have. I've been protested and demonstrated against. Literally, this is J.K. Rowling sitting in the tower of her castle, like mowing down all her neighbors' properties, all her neighbors' multi-million-dollar homes that she's buying up and then just demolishing to make her garden bigger because she saw a tweet from a trans person. So now she's having a full-ass fucking breakdown. Speaking of, let's go. J.K. Rowling hanging up her curtains, painting her little monsters. The Hagrid was a bottom shirt. Honestly, I want that. That goes fucking hard. Prison for misgendering, scary trans. And there she is, cowering, terrified of all of the very real monsters and fire that surrounds her, that she totally didn't just create and put up herself in a world of make-believe where she's... I'm just going to stop the thought there because you all know where it's going. All right. In my last video, I asked you what your adjectives are, and I learned that a lot of you are anxious. Relatable. Many of you are confused. Also relatable. But there was one comment that really stood out above the rest, and that came from KatyJ823, who said their adjectives are gorgeous and humble. Well, dare I say, the humblest. Now, I've given this way too much thought, and after going back and forth, indecisive felt like the right adjective for me, but I can't say for sure. So I'm just going to close my eyes and randomly pick from this chart. Where did I put that chart? I lost the chart. Fit! Oh, I wish. Flabby! Fit and flabby, let's go. All right, let's try it again. Bald. Bald. Damn. Okay, the fuck? I'm bald and I'm massive. Let's go. I pressed a button on my keyboard I didn't mean to press when I did that. Good God. Okay, I've just pulled something up that I've never seen before. Bald and massive. Ty Turner, bald and massive. Let's fucking go. Yeah, I like those. I like that a lot. Well, now you know. Gee. All right, this time let's do verbs. Leave those verbs in the comments below, and don't forget to check out our sponsor, AtlasVPN, and claim that holiday deal. Thank you, AtlasVPN, for sponsoring this video. Thank you for watching it. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.